Hi everyone, I'm Jinha from Tech2Gether, and today I'll be talking about how to start a VRC team. The content I'll be covering today includes the requirements to start a VRC team, the roles on a team, planning and organization, as well as team responsibilities and daily tasks. So first of all, what are the requirements to start a VRC team? The minimum team size is 1 student and there is no maximum. However, the average team size is usually around 5 to 7 students, and that's also what we would recommend to ensure that every student has their own role on the team and feels like they're contributing to the overall success. Next, to compete on a VRC team, the student must be 19 years or younger on May 1st of the current competition season, and any students who are 15 or younger are eligible to compete on middle school VRC teams. It's also recommended that teams have volunteers and mentors who can teach them important skills, such as coding, building, documentation, and communication. So next, what is the equipment you'll need for your team? So all VRC robots must be built with official VEX V5 parts, and you can consult the game manual for more information. It's recommended that teams start with a VEX V5 robot kit, such as the Competition Starter Kit or the Competition Super Kit. And you will also need access to an internet-connected computer or device so that you can access online resources and also code your robot. It's also recommended that school or club teams get a VRC field. This way you're able to test your robot on the field and also simulate matches. More advanced teams may also choose to purchase additional VEX components, and it's also good for teams to make their own toolkit with extra wrenches and screwdrivers, and also make sure that you're staying safe and wearing safety goggles when it's necessary. So next, I'll be talking about some of the roles on a team. First of all is the robot designer. Their job is to design and plan the robot, and they can do this using CAD or drawing diagrams. They're also in charge of communicating with builders about the design. The robot builders are in charge of constructing subsystems according to the design and also updating the team and recording their progress in the engineering notebook. Next is the robot programmer. Their job is to code the driver code, autonomous, and skills, and also discuss possible strategies and apply them in their code. They're also in charge of communicating with the driver about their controls for the driver code. And next is the engineering notebook manager. Their job is to ensure that the notebook is being updated consistently and distributing the workload throughout the team. So next we have some more roles. One is the robot driver. They're responsible for driving the robot during competitions and making decisions about scoring on the field. They will also need to discuss strategy with their alliances. Next, we have scouts. So their job is to scout other teams to view their capabilities, and they will also need to make important decisions when strategizing with other teams and picking a potential teammate for alliance selection. Next, we have outreach and media, and their job is to contact other teams to work together or potentially alliance. They will also need to contact sponsors for funding, and also manage content including videos and photos posted of the robot online. Lastly is the team captain, which I think is optional, but they would be responsible for the team, and their job is to make sure that everybody is staying on task and has an objective to complete. So team members may choose to take on multiple roles and try out different things that they're interested in. Next is planning and organization. So the team should develop a meeting schedule based on their availability, needs, objectives, and resources. And so the goal of these meetings is for discussions and fixing any problems and making sure that all team members are on the same page. As well, you'll often have to spend more time outside of the weekly meetings to complete your weekly tasks. At your initial meetings, you should develop a list of goals and a timeline for accomplishing these goals, and make sure to record this in your engineering notebook. At every meeting, you should make sure that the notebook is up to date so that you're not scrambling right before the competition to remember what you did at the start of the season. As well, it's important to use project management tools to keep track of your tasks, communicate, and organize your workload. So teams may use Google Sheets, Docs, and Discord for communication. Next, it's also important to use the engineering design process when you're designing, building, and testing your robot. And this is also something that's good to include in your engineering notebook. On the right, we have a photo of the engineering design process. So, after all your hard work throughout the season, it's time to prepare for a competition. And so, to learn more about this topic, you can watch our next video. Thank you for watching our video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe and also follow us on Instagram. Thank you and bye.